How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days, and welcome to another episode of the Let's Build series, where each episode we take a look at how to build something really cool in Terraria. And the best thing about this series is you're more than welcome to get involved with lots of people each week making their own awesome creations and sharing it in our Steam group. So, don't forget to stay tuned to the end to see what everyone built last week for our topic Secret Bases. But today, if you can't tell, we're standing outside a giant tree here. And it's looking a bit sad at the moment because it doesn't have anyone living in it. And a lot of you have been requesting a giant tree house. And I think this tree is looking perfect for it. So nice rooms in here, maybe a little thing on top or something. We can probably put some mini rooms in here. Some essential requirements for this is, I've gotten the living wood and the leaf wand. So if you need to change the dimensions of the leaves on the branches, you can actually add like extra little bits of leaves and stuff. So really useful, and if you accidentally chop the wrong bit of the tree out, you can replace it with the living wood one. So really handy for that. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing I want to do is actually just hollow out the tree. Now if you don't have a living wood wand, which by the way you can get, whoops, inventory is full with all this crafting stuff. Probably don't need potions or a bug net, so let's get rid of those. Yeah, so you can get the living wood and the leaf wands from giant trees in the bases if they actually have an underneath. Otherwise, if you don't have it, just be really careful when you're mining this part of the tree, because if you accidentally chop it out and then you have to put normal wood in, it doesn't quite look the same. It has that normal wood texture to it. So yeah, just be really careful unless you've got that. But it's all good. Alrighty, so just mining out the inside of the tree. And then you've got some options with the branches. I guess you could either make little tree houses on top of them, but if you've looked at my ultimate world, I've actually expanded them a bit and made them into like little enclosed rooms, which is kind of cool too. Alright, so getting up to the main part of the tree here. Now I'm going to take out a bit of the inside, but not all of it. So I want to leave like a bit of a buffer around the edges, just so you can sort of still see that it is indeed a tree. And then for this little stand bit here, we could probably use some living wood walls just to make like a bit of a platform for it. That's pretty cool. Put a torch on there. Very nice. And then yeah, you might just want to put like a chest out here. And some tables and stuff. Because it would make sense your characters would want to come up here and chill out. Okay, let's see. Let's put a lamp either side. I think that would be pretty cool. Awesome. And then I was playing around with the palm wood fencing just before. I'm probably going to run out. Let's put another workbench down and get a bit more of this. Beautiful. There we go. Can it go behind there? Yep. Awesome. Ah, there we go. Got it. Lovely. Okay, and let's put another candelabra on there. Very nice. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Okay, looking good. So the last thing I want to add is just maybe a couple of little houses to the branches here. And I'm not going to do anything too over the top with these, just nice and basic. And what I think you can do, if you're just making a nice simple house, sort of go for that cool roof design. and I've seen quite a few people use this, and I really like it. I've been meaning to use it more. And it's when you start sort of high up like this, and get rid of all that, and then they sort of have like a... And I think I used it in the Hellbase build, and it's like triangular, and then it comes down quite a bit. So you sort of build high and then go lower as you're going. And you can do it symmetrical if you like it works in quite a few ways. And then you might go wider towards the base. So out like that. There we go. And I mean, you could make yours out of mahogany wood or, you know, whatever's working for you really. And then you can just hollow out the inside if you want to build in here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Awesome. Alright, so I'll finish this off and then we'll keep going. Alrighty, so let's go on a tour of the finished base. So I've replicated the little steepled mini treehouse design on each of the branches, and it's something that you could have a bit of fun with, and really, you could either work the house into the branch, or you can build them on top of the branches like I have. And then I've got the main area up here, a couple of chests that you could use for storage of your loot. I've put the living loom down. And just to note too, I've used grass walls, but you can also make living leaf walls, which are a darker green, if you're interested in that. Got a little outdoor area up there, and then you've got the decking up on the top here. And you could even raise that a bit more if you wanted a higher platform to keep the shape of the tree as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it, and it was a bit challenging. Building in a tree is restrictive because you've only got a set area to work with. And the challenge is being able to bust out and do like little features like this little platform out here. So I can't wait to see what you guys build this week. So links in the Steam description as always, if you want to get involved. Okay, here's some of our amazing designs from last week, taken from our Steam group. I can't believe how awesome some of these secret bases are. And some of you asked me, you know, what's the point of making a secret base? And I just explained that, you know, when you're looking for different things to do in Terraria, like, a lot of people just rush the bosses and, you know, the game's over sort of thing, but the fun of making different things like this is it extends the playtime you can get out of Terraria by trying some different stuff. So thanks to everyone that got involved. If you're looking to get involved, guys, come and have a chat. Everyone's chatting in the discussion, and I think it's really, really cool. Alright guys, thanks as always for watching another episode of our Let's Build series. Just letting you know there's a straw poll in the description, so this is your chance to vote on our next series. What class will I play in our next expert mode adventure? Gonna leave it up for 2 days. 2 days. I think we have enough viewers to get a good idea in that time. So guys, if you want your favourite class to be played, make sure you get on there and vote as soon as possible. So choices are, we've got a Warlock that uses wands and magic books only. We've also got a Sword Master that uses swords only. Oh, Blade Master I called it. We've also got, oh my gosh, what else is there? There's an Archer, and that's just bows only. And the last one, the fourth one, oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember. Oh, a Thrower class one. So obviously using the new throwing weapons, boomerangs, spears, projectiles, all that sort of good stuff. So shurikens, throwing daggers. So it should be cool. So some good classes there to choose from, guys. So make sure you get in and vote as soon as possible. Alright, leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. It really helps me out and it makes me happy. It makes me feel like my work has been appreciated. So it only takes half a second to click that little thumbs up. So if you take a moment to do that, I would appreciate it. Keep those comments coming for what you'd like to see in next week's Let's Build episode. I keep a record of them all, and then I usually just go by whatever the most popular has been. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, click that little HD icon in the bottom right corner. You won't be disappointed. We have a lot of fun on our channel. Alright, until next time, here's the most important part. You all stay happy, and I'll see you soon. This is HappyDays signing out. See ya! And that means that ectoplasm will be, getting farmed nicely. And you can see that was dead easy to set up that. So the mobs can cruise up the sides, the mimics can get in, which is one of the main things. Yeah, we've got lots of good loot. Oh, he's got 3,000 health! He's only got 3,000!